I look really cute today. Let's see how this goes. Hello?
Kiana,
Yes.
I dialed the wrong number. I'm so sorry.
You dialed the wrong number, but you said my name?
Yes.
First, you dialed the number, then your number came through, and now you're calling private, and you dialed the number that I'm recording. And you said my name, but you
This is
dialed the wrong
actually my
number?
first time calling, but thank you very much. No. Well, no, that's probably from the subreddit that you have. This is actually my first time calling, my bad.
But you said my name? I've experienced
Yes.
stranger?
There's a subreddit. I'm from the subreddit. I'm not sure if you're aware that there's a subreddit on you. But, why do you think the CIA is after you again?
I just know when it's mysterious, I look really cute today. And most of the time,
Oh.
people would not believe that when I dress up and look nice, someone calls me and degrades me, or they do it in the street. You'd have to prove
Well,
something like
I
that
would never
happens.
break you. I mean, if anything, good for you, girl. Be empowered.
Yeah, I
Focus
have
on
on makeup. I look cute. I'm
good.
dressed up. I don't have on heels, but I'm fixed up. And
Well,
for
good for
some
you.
reason, whenever I'm really fixed up beyond what I normally do, I get degraded and violated. People
Well, I'm
wouldn't
not
believe
here to
someone
degrade
would
you.
experience
Good for
something
you.
like that
I'm happy for you.
repeatedly over
I'm
and
happy.
over. But is there a
Yeah.
particular purpose for you calling?
No. It's just a subreddit for some reason said that you thought they thought the CIA was after you. I just want to let you know the CIA isn't after you. It's just
I
I
mean,
don't really
I'm
think.
just curious. How do you know me?
You have a pretty big following on the internet.
But some kind
But
of way with the following, no one is disturbed by my experiences. How I get hung up on, false arrests for reporting death threats, the death threats I get, false statements to keep me away from kids. No one that I come in contact with, period, is concerned about that, even in person.
Well, I'm more of a neutral party, so let me give you this is what I think the other side thinks, right? This is not my opinion at all. The way I see, like, the people that post about it, for example, they think that you don't they okay, now hear me out on this. They think that the reason, for example, you lost your kids is because you were investigated and found to neglect them. The reason they don't believe that you have false arrest is because you call 911 a lot, and stuff
I
like
mean, if
that.
you see
So,
if you see me recorded trying to report a death threat, if you see the police department coming to my provider trying to report the mysterious call, 5 or 6 telling the locations to give me a criminal trespass, I just think that you guys are biased. And that's what I'm trying to prove. I think that probably the people in the YouTube comments are as part of a smear campaign, and you'd have to prove something like that.
right,
And they're pathologically lying like armies of other locations. I'm just
right,
not quite certain on how people get my number and then call and harass.
yeah, and
I
I
think
think
your voice
part of that.
sounds familiar. Didn't you tell me that some things about Jason before? You were giving me
No, I
messages that
haven't.
you were passing
I
for
know other
Jason.
people have been talking about Jason a lot, but
No,
I
I
mean,
could
me
have sworn
personally.
that you called me at another when I was at another location, and then you started saying something about Jason, and I didn't have time to record you. You said you were
Oh,
passing me a message that Jason said. I try to
well,
remember voices.
I mean, I am a dude, so I mean, if the other guy who called you's a male, I mean, that could just be that. But I
Is
mean,
there a purpose
personally,
for your call? Because I was trying to
well,
relax and enjoy myself, and I'm dressed up. Is there a particular purpose for you calling?
I just wanted to tell you that the best thing for you is just don't call 911. Just ignore all the hate, and just let it pass, because ultimately the reaction is what keeps people coming, So I just want to give you that advice at least.
Okay, so when you report crimes,
Hmm.
you can call 911, but I can't.
Well, you can call the non-emergency line if it's something like harassment, but like calling 911 has to be for someone breaking into your house or someone is just mugged you or something. It can't just be for hey, I'm getting hate comments or whatever.
Okay, well, thank you for taking the time out. I'm glad you didn't curse me out like what I normally experience when I'm dressed
Oh no,
up. Okay,
I
thank
would
you.
never. Have a good day.
You too.
Enjoy being happy.
Okay, thank you. I'm recording.